Làm gì đấy? Hả? Đã giải em ơi. Bây giờ mới hẹn được người ta. Hôm đấy Leng đi một mình. Đây là Tuấn Anh CR với 3 chức vô địch gì đấy mà giải được không? Phải nói chung cái bàn này tổng chủ bóng đá để tích lũy kinh nghiệm. Và Halovic Daniomo cho nên nói chung là ngon. Hảo Duran ok hấp.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Olise. it's Tuan. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Gì vậy?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Bellingham! He scored!
Lúa xuyên một rừng người.
Reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence. By the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior.
David.
Can he latch on to this? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davis. Olise. Nice interception, well timed. McAllister.
Nhanh của McAllister.
Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the white man.
Sao chuyền bóng cũng khá ổn. Thực sự hơi khó cho Eze. Khó cho Eze rồi.
That's good running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. McAllister just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Thuram. Pavard. Vlahovic. Hakimi. Vlahovic. Eze. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Bóng này như thế mà nó bấm lên được. Đẹp như vậy, chạy chỗ.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Vlahovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pavard. That's Eze. Eze going face to face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Gì vậy trời?
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Davis. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Eze. Dani Olmo! Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking here to chip it through. Olise, who does have an assist to his name. White. That's gone loose. Bruno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And Tavar. Mosquera. That's Eze. Deep into stoppage time. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Vinicius Junior. White. That's good play. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. Eze. That is expertly dealt with. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he can clear it away. McAllister.
That's good play from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Dijk. Rudiger. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So what can they make of this? Eze. Argentina still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he welcomes it in. And here's Tuan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Bernardo Silva. No way through, so can he put it away? And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Chouameni, your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Sané. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 18, Rodrigo. Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dybala. Hakimi. Pavard. And Mosquera. And Pavard. Eze. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Great chance here from position A1. Sane! And we have our very first corner. Sane goes short.
Argentina showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Jong. De Bruyne. De Jong. De Jong!
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
White has it out wide and in space. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. The final 5 minutes. Dybala. Some really good ball movement. White. Chouameni. And it's Lewandowski. White. Here's Chouameni.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Dybala. He's got away. Dybala. Lovely bit of skill. Musiala. Shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who...
Đội quốc của mình thiếu đê quá. Sao phải có tiền mua thêm đê? Em. Các bạn đã hay mà. Đây là đường kim vô địch 2 giải liền. 2-3 giải liền. Thiếu đê quá. Ôi, ước mơ có thằng chú đê ở đây giống như Vieira thì ngon. Cố lên nào. Có điểm trước nhà vô địch Tuấn Anh CD7 nè. Cái thằng Lượng nhé, bố tắt đèn rồi mày lại bật lên à? Cây gỗ quý của Argentina không được tham gia trận đấu này. Và đó là với Hamovic. Cái này sẽ là Omo, Dali Omo rất ăn rất cứng. Osani này sướng quá, nhìn đã thấy thèm khát rồi. Van Verde lấy áo, còn lấy áo cho vào. Ok. Rồi Mosquera. Ok, trông có vẻ ổn đấy, vừa quay được xong. Biết đá có ra gì không? Ra gì và này nọ không?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Bài Makaliter.
Interesting ball. Bellingham.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Đánh đầu.
White.
It's a great ball. Swept in.
Cleared without hesitation. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Eze
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, interesting.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Davis, always onto this.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Bellingham. Chouameni.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in here!
Well, he got ripped because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Đầu, đánh đầu với chúng tôi.
Nice control.
Olise. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Davis.
Davis, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. McAllister. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That has been cut short.
He's fouled him there.
Còn càng vậy. Có Halovic này, càng nít trời này. Cao ngút trời rồi.
White. Bernardo Silva receives a free kick for that. Eze.
McAllister. It's Bernardo Silva. Bellingham.
And the counter is on.
Chouameni. Bellingham. Great position here. He's gone backward here. Great chance. Decent enough try.
Quên rồi, ra đâu đâu. Nó xịt đâu, đánh đầu vẫn ngon.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Hakimi is fouled. And he is going into that little black book.
Đấm nha. Biết đâu.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Tuan.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to
Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, wonderful effort by himself.
Bellingham certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Davis. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chooses to go back. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
They've played it short. Olise. That is lovely. Now it's Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. 5 minutes till the break. Bernardo Silva. And Hakimi. Davis. Chouameni. And they can counter here.
Bellingham cao lên.
Vinicius Junior. Here's Chouameni. Out towards the right wing. And he's there to retrieve it. Half-time whistle goes. Perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been on a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back underway.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oh, nice touch. Look at the space here. There's the shot. And a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Dani Olmo. Eze. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. And here's Vinicius Junior. White. Olise. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession. Vinicius Junior! Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess
you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Kìa mẹ
He's
chưa
coming
được
under
một
serious
đi.
pressure here.
Yeah, better communication. Big chance, must be. Tries a shot. He scored.
Chuyền mẹ để như thế nó chuyền.
They have breathing space.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Em ơi. Đặt kém ngay thì làm sao mai cứu được. Kevin De Bruyne. Ôi trời ơi. Lên anh em.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
Things starting to look very
Number
comfortable.
10.
To be expected, Peter. They've got...
Vinicius
And he's there to clear it.
coming on the field. Number 20, De Bruyne. Number 21, Frenkie de
Rudiger.
Jong. Number
Argentina
7,
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Rodrigo.
Chouameni,
Substitutions taking place. The attendance for this match was
Lewandowski.
72,306.
Oh, sweet feet.
De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dybala. Defending was strong and firm. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Dybala.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
And De Bruyne!
Eze. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Sané. He is through here. That is, there's the hit.
Bóng
He
Sida thế nhỉ?
scores. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Đánh đầu.
Bernardo Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's De Bruyne.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodrigo. Argentina are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's had a hit! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davis. Rodrigo. Davis. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Trời ơi, đấm nhanh thế
That's a
mà.
foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sao? Bây giờ chúng ta đang
De Bruyne.
học tập thôi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Not going to get any further than that. Nuno Mendes. And Hakimi. Eze. Now is this the final assault? Dybala, expertly cut
Ấn
out,
chuyền một
really
nhịp
nicely
nó
done.
còn dừng lại một nhịp nữa nó chuyền.
That is as far as it goes. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
Khó chịu thật. Thua. Ngủ thôi nha. Em mình đá gớm quá. Báo kết quả nha em ơi. Mỗi người phong cách mà. Lại ôm thế mới tài. Giải này xuống xe cho thầy vui.
welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Eze. He's looking to set free a runner. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And here's Nunez.
Trời, sút luôn em. Sút nó sút cũng được.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nó sút không được. Không sao luôn. Đến nhẹ quá.
And it's Vieira. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vieira. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Eze!
Nó đúng nhỉ?
Good looking ball.
Một dọc thì nghĩ như vậy.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's shifting through the gears here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. Vardiol. Bastoni. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Griezmann, and he's now the finish! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
It's Alonso!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the
previous attempt.
Vietnam really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Conte. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Griezmann. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Nô của mình đánh thua thằng
Musiala.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked out the run. Nunez. And here's Xabi Alonso. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Odegaard. Madrid finding their passes. Camavinga. And we hit half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't.
Giroud!
Nghe bán độ đúng không anh nhỉ? Thắng tớt. Đã thua hẳn luôn. Thua rồi.
Messi. Now it's Darwin. And they win it back again. Hernandez. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Nunez. Oh, that's nice. Nunez! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Has a goal! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without complication. And that is a little undercooked. And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Can he put it away? And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Được không anh em? Nhà gì thế?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Messi. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a little off target. Bastoni. And it's Sneijder. Rafael Leao. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Neymar. He's played him through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Vieira. Schneider. Vieira. Vieira! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Do mình kém thôi em. Chú lên rank A chưa?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Time for a
9,
change in personnel.
el dorsal 8, el dorsal 5.
Messi
Serán
with the short one.
sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
Hernandez
el dorsal 15,
gets a foot in here.
El dorsal 4.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Cái gì đây? Đá à? Cái gì đây? Cái gì đây? Pet bị làm sao này? Đứng nhìn nhau ở 10 giây, ở 30 phút. Chú ấy thật tự nhiên.
Bellingham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, we always look the favourite there. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Foot in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rodrigo. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. And here's Giroud. Bellingham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mosquera does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. Now this could be a chance. Rafael Leao!
Vẫn phải là vào cột.
The movement is
Tài
slick,
thật, ba vào
the
cột
speed is
nha,
slippery.
Sài.
The defence though
Bốn vào
able
cột
to
thành phố
hold on
nha,
this
hay
time.
quá.
3 minutos de descuento.
Hay quá nè.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ooh, delicate chip through. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Neymar, he's found a way past. That's good play. McAllister. And that's that. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance.
Thầy còn hơi bỡ ngỡ, có gì Tín chỉ bảo.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
As you can see, we've already started here. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's found a way through. Now it's Darwin.
Great hit! They've scored!
Well, what's more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. Bastoni. Tuan. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what a climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turan is there to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam has the chance to go the other way. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Araujo gets it away. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a throw-in. Camavinga. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cruyff. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vardiol. And it's Thuram. And it's Scholes. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. And Bastoni. Camavinga. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Tuan. Vardiol. And it's Vieira. That's Eze. Eze going face to face with his great rival. 30 minutes gone. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Nunez. Camavinga. Cruyff. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Some resolute defending there. Xabi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vietnam are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Vieira. Camavinga. Eze. Neymar. And it's Scholes. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute
Camavinga.
added time.
Played through for the wide man.
Oh, great feet that.
Đừng có nghe em.
Cruyff.
Bóng luôn.
Cantona. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Expecting traffic to be heavy.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. But this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Vietnam come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are back on the way.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Camavinga. He is through here. Ball's gone out of play. Vardiol. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's managed to get free. Alonso. Oh, terrible pass. Chance for the header! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So we've reached the hour mark. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Number 20, Hazard. Number 19, Messi. Substitution. The attendance for this match was 72,306.
He can run onto that. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tuan. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's got away. Schneider. Now it's Rodrigo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He has found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Rất nặng nề vì
The
mặt biểu
assistant
diễn
referee has his flag raised for
khi phá
offside.
đắt bật to phá qua người.
McAllister. Vieira. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's in a good position here. It's Eto'o! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Tuan. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tuan. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is a little undercooked. He's picked his way. Ronaldinho! Schneider. Messi. But it's Thuram. Could be danger here. In comes the cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Out for a throw. It's a goal kick. And here's Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Neymar tries making a foray down the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vietnam have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar gets a foot in here. Into the last 5 minutes. Cafu. Messi. Now that's well seen too. And it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Vieira. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. 4 added minutes on the board. That's played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's pulled back. Up for a header! They are rampant! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept...